Hi there, beautiful people. Alright, so in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I pin a new post to Pinterest and also how I do some keyword research and how I tag my pin so that it's more likely to come up on a search engine, including Pinterest. Alright, and for those that are watching me for the very first time, my name is Adiola and I help beginner bloggers to grow their blog traffic and to also monetize their audience. So if that's what you are looking for, welcome and you are in the right place. And also don't forget to download your free checklist right below this video and to also get your free month to try Tailwind. And I actually do have a tutorial on that. Okay, so I just published this post this morning, and so like I said, I prefer to manually pin on Pinterest, and then afterwards I would use Tailwind to repin that pin to group boards and other boards that I want to pin to, right? But first I like to do everything manually. All right, so right now I have two pins for this particular post. I know that it's always good to create multiple pins, but I always start with two. So one will be the cover, the blog post cover. So this is what it looks like, and then the other is this pin right here, right? This really long pin right here, right? And also what I also do is, this is when I will come back and I will use Tailwind to schedule each picture, each image, right? But obviously these kind of images, they don't really perform as well as images that promises to solve somebody's solution, right? So this title, this blog post, it's all about shampoos you can use for dry itchy scalp and maybe have dandruff. All right, so I do have some plugins, you know installed, so I can use either this, or I can also use this, so whatever you choose. So this is actually Pinterest tool, so I prefer to use Pinterest tool, and this is a Sumo Me plugin, right? So sometimes I would also use this as well. So just to click on it, to show you what it looks like, right? But like I said, I prefer to use as many tools, as possible that Pinterest provides, right? Just so I can rank more, right? And that's in search engine. Okay, so let's just do that really quickly. So right now I'm actually logged into a different Pinterest account, so I'm gonna go log out of that so I can log into my own Pinterest account. So let's do that really quickly. Alright, so now that I'm all logged into my account, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pin. So I have two pins to pin, right? So like I said, you can either use the Sumo Me plugin, but I prefer to use Pinterest, Chrome extension here, which I downloaded. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying, right? So it's giving me just a clip of it, right? So again, so this is another section that once because I actually had to have a premium program where I share pretty much everything that I do to rank on Google and to also be found on Pinterest. So this is an SEO thing. So I always tag my pictures, right? So because these are the keywords that I want to rank for, right? Dandruff shampoos, or if someone is looking for dandruff shampoos for natural hair, or someone is looking for shampoos for natural hair, I can rank, for all those three keywords, right? So sometimes I'm lazy and I will just, pin it. But obviously, Pinterest, it's more long term, right? So you want to make sure that you put in as much work as possible at the very beginning so that you don't have to keep going back every single time to, optimize stuff. And this is one thing I love about Pinterest as well, because I actually put in more work to posts that I schedule on Instagram, for example, and it only lasts for like a few minutes, right, or a few days, depending on how many posts you post per week, right? But with Pinterest, I put in half of the work and I get way more return on investment, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this pen right here, and I want to add as many keywords as possible. So what I like to do is just add that and if you put for natural hair. So you looking for the best because So there are actually three main stats that Pinterest will show you, when you log into your dashboard, right? It will show you the impression, so how many people saw that pin. It will show you how many saves you got, and it will show you how many clicks, right? Now you're gonna notice that obviously the saves and the clicks will be way less than the impression, right? Sometimes I get more clicks and saves, sometimes I get more saves and clicks, right? Now the reason why somebody will click on that page to go on your website will be based on the description, right? So you want to hook them in, right? So why should they click on that pin and why should they go to your blog, right? Okay, so now that I have the description, the next thing I'm going to do will be to put in more keywords, right? So you can use keywords, you can use hashtags. I love to use as many different, tactics as possible. So here I'm tagging in the natural hair community, right? So Pinterest showing that. So natural products not showing up. So I've targeted those two, right? So because this is a post about shampoos, right? And dandruff shampoos. So next thing I'm gonna go on Pinterest and I'm gonna come here, right? Dandruff. And see what's gonna come up, right? Okay, so we have, dandruff remedy, dandruff remedies, dandruff remedy severe, dandruff treatment. So I'm gonna put all these keywords right here. So let's go back. So dandruff remedy, and then you can use comma and remedies. Okay. Let's go back dandruff for remedy severe dandruff treatment. The plural or singular? Okay. And then also what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to click on the very first one, dandruff remedy. Okay. So it's showing more, but obviously I don't have anything about coconut oil or baking soda. So I'm gonna keep scrolling down, and Pinterest is gonna recommend some more keywords. Let's just see. Oh, there it is. Hair growth. Okay, so how to get rid of dandruff? Itchy scalp remedy. Perfect. So let me itchy scalp remedy. Okay, so I'm gonna add itchy scalp remedy, and I'm also gonna add in how to get rid of dandruff. Perfect. Okay, scalp remedy. And then let me just put in dandruff shampoo, even though it's already there. Okay, so many, over time, obviously, this post isn't gonna rank, like overnight based on all these keywords, but over time, Pinterest is gonna start showing this post to people, like when they put in, dandruff treatment, dandruff remedy severe, itchy scalp remedy, and stuff like that, right? Okay, so next thing I'm gonna go post it on my own board. So I have, a few boards set up for my blog post, right? Save it here. And that's pretty much it. Oh, okay. So sometimes I have issue with Pinterest. Okay, so let's close that, and looks like I have to start all over again. Okay, so let's see. All right, so I actually had to go on Internet Explorer to post this because sometimes Pinterest doesn't really work. Sometimes for me on Chrome, even though you actually need Chrome to be able to use Pinterest extension. Okay, so we've posted that pin on Pinterest now. So I'm just gonna go check it out, see what it looks like. Oh, perfect. There it is. And I'm also going to do the same thing with the other pin I showed you. Okay. All right, so here it is. So right now it's not really showing any stats because obviously I just posted it on Pinterest, right? So yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is, so because I have rich pin, right? So this is showing, but the description that I typed, it's right here, right? Click more, and then that's it, right? So the hashtags and then the keywords, right? They're right here. All right, so now, so what's next? You would be just to wait, for, the keywords and Pinterest algorithm to catch on. And so when you scroll down, you also want to make sure that some of the images are a little bit related to your post, right? Okay, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do now will be, like I said, I'm gonna use Tailwind, and I'm just gonna schedule the spin to multiple boards, right? And just to continue to optimize it. All right, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section below. And again, don't forget to download your free Pinterest checklist and also get 1 month free to try out Tailwind. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.